unsuccessful people eat way more junk food. Eat way more bad. Like, the successful people eat pretty healthy, I've noticed. I always pick up things of health to some degree for them. And unsuccessful, I pick up McDonald's and fucking Burger King and like just junk food. So they're feeding their body right. They're feeding their body right. They're feeding their mind right. Successful people do what you're supposed to do to be happy. That's really the simplest way to put it. Successful people do what they need to do to be happy, to achieve their goals, which includes happiness, right? To have fulfillment, to feel good in the long term, but to have well-being in the short term as well, right? Because you don't have to eat like crap to have fulfillment. And honestly, in the long term, it's not going to give you fulfillment, and it never will, but you don't have to eat like crap and eat garbage to, just feel good, right? You don't need to do things that are bad for you and have bad habits to feel good right now. You don't. There's other things you can do. Everybody wants some type of pleasure, right? The difference is successful people and non-successful people have different ways of achieving that pleasure. Non-successful people eat fast food. They watch TV. They, listen to the news and death and garbage and just bullshit, right? Whereas successful people do things like meditate. They read books. They feed their mind. They listen to podcasts. They talk with people about inspiration and uplifting things and hope and improvement and development and growth. And their habits are completely different. Successful people have morning routines. Successful people are aware of what they're doing every day, whereas unsuccessful people are not, right? Their morning routine is waking up, eating some garbage, and going to work, right? Successful people set themselves up to be successful, to have successful days, to accomplish, right? So there is a huge, huge difference between the successful and the non-successful. Nobody's like that by accident. Nobody's like that by accident. It's the choices. It's the decisions, unconsciously or consciously, in the successful's case. And it's what you do on a day-to-day basis. It's your awareness. It's tracking. It's being aware of what's happening. It's being aware of where you're at, what's working and what's not. Whereas unsuccessful people just kind of float through life and don't actually know what's going on in their world, what's going on inside of them, what's going on in the universe, and what's going on in their life. And that's why they never improve, because they don't actually know where they're at right now. They don't have the honesty to admit that they don't like where they're at. And instead of making a change, they blame, right? So the successful and the non-successful have completely different mindsets, completely different perceptions, completely different ideas, completely different thoughts. They talk about different things. They feed themselves different ways. They feed their brain in a healthy way on a regular basis. And they feed their body in the right way. And they do things that are going to help them improve and grow, improve their spirit, improve their well-being, improve their life, improve their happiness, improve their fulfillment. Successful people are very, very focused on fulfillment and achievement and growth and financial gain and just gains in general. Financial gain, spiritual gain, emotional gain, life gain, happiness gain, fulfillment gain. Successful people are very focused on improvement.